Hey guys, so it's 11 p.m. here in Manila, but I'm still waiting for my wife. She has some stuff that she needs to finish. So with that, I'm trying to be productive and trying to make videos for you guys and answering a lot of the questions that you've sent out via social media and my website marvingirmo.com, so that I don't know, I just really want to be productive. And I guess that's one of the things that I try to do because schedules have been so tense the past few months. No, I have to maximize every moment that I have, especially trying to rest as well. But with that, videos like this make things that I do fun. No, for those who've been asking why I love doing videos above and beyond the talks or the books or the TV guestings, videos like this allow me to communicate to all of you, and it allows me to give an outlet to share the things that I guess I know, because at the end of the day, it's not about how much you earn, but it's about what kind of impact and significance you leave here on this earth. What did you do to make humanity, the people around you, better? And for me, it's just talking about stocks, talking about investing, and hopefully it brings more Filipinos to from consumers to investors, but that by videos like this you get pushed, you get nudged, you get encouraged that it can be done, that you can make money in the stock market. So the question that I'd like to answer for today, is there's a lot of questions about asking me whether market forecasts or forecasting the market, or whether the next market crash will happen. Basically, can you actually predict and forecast what will happen in the market, especially market crashes? Because a lot of people have been saying, Marvin, a lot of people have been telling them that markets crash every 10 years, and it's been almost 10 years or more than 10 years or around 10 years since the 2008 recession. So a lot of people are saying, are we bound for another crash this year? And there's a lot of people also, not just in the Philippines, but a lot of foreigners that are saying that the big one is about to come soon, that the Dow Jones will drop by X amount over the next few months, that it's possible that you can expect a large movement downward of the market. So what's my take in all of this? Number one, to make things simple for everyone, I really don't believe that anyone can consistently forecast, predict, or guess where the market will be at any given moment, a specific price, a specific level of the index. I think that's a bit hard, because no one has a crystal ball to see and know where the market will be, because we can't guess it, because even the movements of the day-to-day prices, it's based on supply and demand. So how can we guess a specific price point or a specific level of the index 5 or 10 years from now? Or how can we also predict it 1 or 2 years from now? It's hard to forecast markets. It's hard to predict where it will go, because there's a lot of variables in between. There's a lot of intangibles that are above and beyond what people can predict. You have to remember, if it's easy to predict and forecast the markets, then the 2008 recession should have a lot of people should have shorted it, and a lot of people should have made a lot of money. Don't get me wrong, a lot of people made money in the 2008 crash. However, if this was something that was forecasted, predicted that it will hit this level at this time and at this price, then everyone would have been billionaires in the market. But it doesn't happen that way. There's some models that can be done. Some people are using PE ratios, which is I believe a good tool, that they're computing that should this company or the market grow by 10% for this year, given the current PE ratio levels, this could be the probable price level of it given 1 year's time. But again, those are all valuation models. Here's the thing, even if you compute for valuation models, the movement of the market is still supply and demand. The movement of the market is still dependent on buyers and sellers, and sometimes buyers and sellers move just because of news, move because of there's something happening abroad. There could be certain moves that could bring markets down here, not because there's anything bad in our economy, but just because there's something happening abroad. It could be a trigger point for people to sell. So that's it. So that's why for those who've been following a lot of the videos that I've been making, I'm a big fan of technical analysis, because technical analysis does not force you to predict, it does not force you to forecast, it does not force you to do anything that is of a guesswork. It has a lot of assumptions, so it's also not perfect, but it follows the trend. And what's nice about following the trend is this: the trend will always show you a good confirmation of where supply and demand is for a certain period. It will also show you how big or how bullish or bearish investors are given a certain market condition. So instead of trying to forecast the market, instead of trying to guess where it's headed, instead of trying to also just pinpoint a specific price level, don't do that. If you want to trade, just focus on knowing where the trend is, knowing where specific support and resistances are. Or if you want to be an investor, just focus on value. Just come in when you find the stocks that you want, become so cheap and so valuable already that it doesn't make sense anymore. Why is it battered down? So there. Another story, 2013, there was this guy, I can't even remember his name, but he made an article sabi niya, bubble, the Philippine economy is just an economic miracle disguised as a bubble. But here's the thing, guess what? 5 years from now, our economy is still strong, and a lot of things have shifted already from 2013 to where we are right now. And there's a lot of economic risks that are happening right now that are way different from what it was 5 years ago. But guess what? We're still here, we're still standing. Why? Because no one can forecast, no one can predict, no one can guess where the market will be on a regular basis. So that's what I want to tell you. Focus on value, focus on trend. Don't guess. This is not the lottery, this is not gambling, this is not you trying to guess where things will go. So that's it. I hope this video helps you. I hope this video gives you the confidence to trade the markets with ease and confidence. This is Marvin Germo, Stock Exchange is at my back. My camera almost fell, but I hope this helps you trade well, trade strong, trade smart. See you all again soon, and God bless you all.